Okay, so remaining few minutes or several minutes, we are talking about cherry blossom culture. Alrighty, so mm, okay, so today we are talking about cherry blossom. はい、ジェイシーさん、チェリーブロッサム、日本語なんですか？
桜ですね。
桜、桜ですね。はい。ask me if there are 桜 in Vienna.
Vienna 무렵빈니
そうそうそう。
うん、桜が、could it just be, so there we would say あります
あります
か？
か？
So, ある
ish.
の
あるの？Or, yes, yes, yes. Since I'm bringing up, you can use no. あるの？ But you just simply ask. ある？見えない
ある
桜があ
うん。
る？あるある、あるよ。ジェイシーさん、メキシコに桜がある？
うん。桜がある。
あるよ。
うん。
Oh, そうですか。So, do you, yes, so what do you know about Japanese sakura kind of culture? Tell me.
Ah, so all I know is, for example, I've seen a lot about like like a kind of like cherry blossom. I don't know if it's a festival or something like that, where everyone does like picnic under the trees to like admire them. Which is strange here because I run away from pollen. Every time I see a tree with flowers, I run away from it
Any
because I
trees?
don't like the pollen
Any trees?
with flowers. Mm.
Any trees? Oh,
Anything with pollen, I don't like
oh, how about your
because
family?
of allergies. Also have allergies, so we don't like um, flowers too much. Mm.
Oh,
But I think they look very nice, especially in pictures. And I have a whole book from about blossoms in Washington D.C.
yeah.
Because I think it was in I don't remember if it was 1912 or 1917 when Japan gave a lot of cherry blossoms to the United States to show their friendship. And yeah, in Washington there are like 3,000 cherry blossoms, and it looks so nice, and I really want to go see them.
Have you ever seen? So you've never seen.
I have seen, I think more like plum blossoms, slightly different color and shape. But there is one at my grandma's house in the United States.
Hmm.
There are lots of cherry blossoms besides Washington. They have them in a lot of different cities because the weather in the US is good for it. But in Mexico, the weather is not so good because we don't have the defined seasons. So there are very few cherry blossoms, I think, in only one place in Mexico City. Other than
Oh,
that, we can't really see them anywhere.
oh, I see. Yeah, I heard that the Washington D.C. cherry blossom 3,000, right? The one time when I had a chance to go to Washington D.C. in April or something, or it could be March. I checked, but it was already over. I'm very surprised because usually here what it says is March 19th to 23rd, which is really coming, right? Approaching. But at that time when I had a chance, it was already like close to the February. They already started. So it's really different. But usually, do you know when Japanese people can see sakura?
Maybe April or,
Yeah,
yeah, I think April.
yeah, or like the very end, the last week of March. That's the usual our idea when we see sakura. But of course, this is a natural phenomenon that we cannot control. For impact, last year it was like this. March 19 or 23rd or something. Like it was like close to the Washington's timing. So yeah, someone scheduled to come to Japan to see sakura in April, they might have not had opportunity to see it. But what sakura? What do you think? What sakura represent?
I'm not sure. Maybe just the coming of, I don't know, summer, spring. I'm not really sure.
Mm. So here is that. Oh, I talked to the AI algorithm, and this was their answer. Can you read it?
Okay, so it says the cultural practice of viewing cherry blossoms in spring is commonly referred to as hanami in Japan. Hanami, which translates to flower viewing, is a cherished tradition where people gather to admire and appreciate the beauty of cherry blossoms, known as sakura in Japanese. The sight of blooming cherry blossoms is considered a symbol of renewal and the ephemeral nature of life. I don't know that word, ephemeral. It has deep historical and cultural significance in Japan and has been celebrated for centuries through various festivities, picnics, and contemplative, another word I don't really use in English, walks beneath the flowering trees.
Yeah. But your remark is confirmed. Like picnics, yes, people do picnics, and yes, people do festivals. So if the community more like organize the event, so they like they hire some caterings and make like a festivals people can enjoy. But if even if they don't, you just come to that place and just sit there and you just drink and eat something. That's what we do. And here they say like symbol of renewal and ephemeral. So ephemeral, as I looked up, it says like how it's fragile. The like like especially the flower, the color of the sakura is so subtle, but it's really beautiful because if it's many petal, the flower is many, then you can see the color. But if it's only one, you cannot see the color. So that's kind of like the Japanese society, like collectivistic, like societies. It's not like people are like strongly appreciate like individualistic society. They are more like appreciated as a group, like how it's important to be one. So we say so-called like harmony or something. So that kind of sakura represents that kind of our beauty or virtue. That's probably one of the reasons it's so cherished by people in this society. And but yeah, also renewal, always it's the end of March, and end of March means like the end of physical year. So sakura is like always there when we start something, when we start to go to new school, when we start to work, when you start something like physical year wise, sakura is always there. So like like as if it celebrates your new departure. That's the like yeah, through my like life, always sakura how it's appeared in it, like a life event. What do you think?
It's really interesting. I think it's very nice how you can associate the trees to like
uh,
starting something new.
mm,
Um, and yeah, I think it's just must be really nice. Because here, for example, everything looks the same where I live all
uh,
year. So when I start school, there's cactus. In the middle of the school year, there's cactus outside. So, nothing changes, so it doesn't feel beautiful. But next year, I'll
uh,
probably um, and next year I might move to Japan in
mm,
Aprilish.
mm.
So I will probably, I hope to see the cherry blossoms, but I might miss them if you're saying they're blooming early. So
That's
um,
right.
we'll see.
Alrighty. Very good. Thank you for joining me today. We discussed about Japanese sakura culture. Alrighty, let's go ending. Oh, yeah, I hope you can go to Japan next April. I know it's really difficult. It's not easy if you don't live there. Yeah, you it's like a kind of luck, right? So, even last year I was in Japan May, and you know a little bit I was hoping if I go to the really northern area, still I might be able to see sakura. I didn't have any chance because of last year's so warm like climate. But that's why like makes people more cherished, I think. It's so precious, and yeah,
Yeah.
so happy. Yeah, and especially this is end of winter, the winter season over. Like sakura, like announcing, like okay, winter's over, spring comes. You're like getting
Mm.
better, and a new thing starts. You know you can change your direction towards lighter, like a warmer, some something. That's kind of yeah, I miss. Yeah, it's really nice.
It looks really nice.
Yeah.
All right. So
All
thank you
right.
for today's lesson.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, we survived.